Good morning, students. In today's class, we are going to discuss about a new lesson from your 7th class. That is second lesson, rain and rivers. So both the rain and rivers are having a common relation. We will discuss about it briefly in today's class. So see the topics. First one, we will discuss about evaporation. So what is by evaporation? The process in which water is changing into water vapor, or the process in which liquid form is changing into gaseous form is called evaporation. So you see, evaporation, the process in which water changes to water vapor. So evaporation is nothing but the process in which water changes to water vapor is called evaporation. So our liquid form, see, water is said to be in liquid form. So liquid form is changing into water vapor, I mean gaseous form. So water changes to water vapor, liquid changing its form to gaseous form. This is called evaporation. So evaporation takes place because of increase in temperature. When the temperature is going to increase, automatically evaporation process takes place. It occurs because of increase in temperature. They may ask you, evaporation process takes place because of what? Because of increase in temperature. So it is called evaporation. Second one, humidity. So what is meant by humidity? Answer, what do you see? Here you see. Water bodies from all the water bodies, what process takes place? Evaporation takes place. Evaporation takes place and it will go to atmosphere. Will form humidity. Next, clouds formation. Condensation. Precipitation. Again water bodies. See here, very important. From all the water bodies, evaporation process takes place. These evaporated water will go to atmosphere and will form as humidity. Next again the water vapor which is in atmosphere will mix with the smoke and dust particles and will form as clouds. When the clouds are going to rise for maximum, temperature gets cooler. When the temperature is getting cooler, what happened? Condensation process takes place. I mean water vapor will change into water form. So as the clouds and dust particles, they are unable to bear the water, it is coming down in different forms. That is called precipitation. We will discuss about this in the today's class. See here, evaporation. Evaporation takes place from all the water bodies like tank, seas, oceans, rivers. Not only from this, even from me, from you, from all the human bodies, evaporation process takes place. Because suppose if I get sweat, if I stand under a tree, or if I stand under a fan, after some time if you see, the sweat is going to get disappear. It is nothing but it is going to get evaporated because of increase in temperature. So what process takes place? Evaporation. Evaporation takes place from every person. Evaporation process takes place from all the water bodies. Even from me, evaporation takes place. Even from you, evaporation takes place. Even from plants, in the form of transpiration process. You have about the transpiration in your sixth science. So in the form of transpiration process, also evaporation process takes place. So evaporation process takes place from all the water bodies, including human beings and including plants. So these evaporated water, it will go to atmosphere, so will form as humidity. So what is meant by humidity? The amount of water vapor, which is in atmosphere, So very important, as I told, evaporation, water changes to water vapor. This evaporated water, it will go to atmosphere. So the amount of water vapor which is in atmosphere is called humidity. Next, formation of clouds. So as I told you, now water vapor is in atmosphere. This water vapor is going to mix with smoke and dust particles. And will form as clouds. Very important, see here. The evaporated water vapor which is in the atmosphere, so it is a water vapor which is in atmosphere, it is going to mix with smoke and dust particles, finally is forming as clouds. So the water vapor combining with the smoke and dust particles and forming as clouds. So it is about the formation of clouds. So when the evaporated water vapor gets mixed with smoke and dust particles, to form as clouds. So it is about the clouds formation. In this way the clouds are going to form. Next, condensation. As I told you, opposite of evaporation is condensation. You see, water changes to water vapor, evaporation. Opposite of evaporation, condensation. Here water is changing into water vapor. Here water vapor is changing into water. See, liquid form is changing into gaseous form. Gaseous form is changing into liquid form. So the process in which water vapor changes to water. So why I will tell you, it occurs because of increase in temperature. Because of increase in temperature, what happens? Water is going to separate as water vapor, or liquid form is changing to gaseous form. Because of decrease in temperature, or when the atmosphere gets cooler, which process takes place? Condensation takes place. I mean, in this process, water vapor is changing into water form. Gaseous form is changing into liquid form. So the small water droplets which is in the atmosphere, when the temperature gets cooler, slowly the droplets will combine, small droplets will combine to form as big droplets. You see, when it is tiny, when it is small, clouds will stop it, or clouds will bear it. When the droplets are getting to form big droplets, when the small droplets are combining to form big droplets, so it is having weight. The smoke and dust particles, they are unable to bear the weight, so these big droplets will come down in the form of rain. So what we call it as condensation. Condensation means the process in which water vapor changes to water. It occurs because of decrease in temperature. Next, precipitation. Very important thing. Condensation process takes place in various forms. Condensation process takes place in different forms. I mean, suppose here you can see water vapor. it is coming down. How it is coming down? In different forms. The evaporated water or the water vapor which is in atmosphere, it is coming down in different forms. What we call these different forms as precipitation. So different forms of condensation. Different forms of condensation, like snowfall, next rain, next hailstorm, etc. So we know mostly in cool places we notice snowfall. I mean, we notice the ice is about to fall out, that is called snowfall. We notice rain. Everyone knows what is meant by rain. So the water is coming down in the form of rain. Hailstorm. So what is meant by hailstorm? We notice only in some places we notice when there is a rain. At the time of rain, you can notice small ice pieces, small ice cubes. They are falling down. That is called hailstorm. Very important. When there is a rain, at the time if you notice the ice pieces are going to fall down, and the ice cubes are going to fall down, what we call it as hailstorm. So these are the different forms of condensation. Different forms of condensation is called precipitation. Next. So you see, if you see here water bodies, from water bodies what process took place? Evaporation. These evaporated water vapor went into atmosphere. So the amount of water vapor which is in atmosphere is called humidity. So the water vapor gets mixed with smoke and dust particles and formed as clouds. Next, because of decrease in temperature, condensation process takes place. I mean, here you see water changes to vapor form. Here vapor form changes to water form. Here because of increase in temperature, evaporation takes place. Because of decrease in temperature, condensation process takes place. Here the liquid form is changing to gaseous form. Here the gaseous form is changing to liquid form. Next again, after precipitation, so it is coming down in the form of rain, snowfall, hailstorm, or dew, etc. Again it is going to join in the water bodies. Again from the water bodies, because of increase in temperature, evaporation takes place. Next humidity, next formation of clouds, next condensation, next precipitation. Again at last going to form as water bodies. So it is a cyclic process. It is a continuous process. What we call this process as water cycle. Thank you students. We will discuss more about the remaining topics in next class.